Guys, we got shocking news. A lot of NIO stores here in China have been completely sold out, aka the display vehicles have even been sold out. The showroom cars gone. Some of the showrooms are completely empty here in China. Not so much here in Beijing because we're license plate restricted, but in a lot of other cities, the NIO showrooms are indeed empty, sold out. The cars are in hot demand. Of course, we got insurance registrations, 5,400 for last week. Not super impressive. It's pretty good, to be honest. All right, 5,400 in a week is very, very good. And so far, we're already at like 15,000, and we still got like 5 more days left. So we could easily get above 20,000. We could easily shatter our previous all-time high in terms of deliveries, which was 20,462, I believe. So that's easy. That's a piece of cake. Now, something to keep in mind is that insurance registrations doesn't exactly equate to deliveries. All right. Now, we've seen the difference in previous months of deliveries where the deliveries were actually higher than insurance registrations. The reasoning behind that is people can take delivery of the car and then they can register. They have a temporary license plate, all right, that's valid for 1 to 2 weeks, and then they can register their car in any day between taking delivery of the car and 2 weeks later. So, they might take delivery of the car, but it doesn't exactly show up as insurance registration, and that's totally possible. So we could totally have much higher deliveries than what we have for insurance registrations. And we also know for a fact that orders itself have reached 24,000 orders, all right, cumulative orders for NIO as of the 26th for this month. New orders, all right, let me rephrase it, not cumulative, new orders for May. So that's absolutely incredible. 24,000 orders. It seems like the bottleneck right now is really the factory output. All right, can the factory pump out as many cars as they can? And according to industry insiders, last week NIO also got as many orders as the previous weeks, which was about like 5 to 6,000 new orders. So the momentum is continuing. There's very good momentum, and even today, early in pre-market, we can see the stock pop up to $5 a share. And I believe as when you're watching this video, the stock is probably maybe above 5, hopefully above 5. But going back to deliveries, the last time we saw stores with the showroom cars being completely sold out was way back in around September of 2021. And that was around when they broke above 10,000 deliveries for the first time ever, I think, if I recall correctly. And back then, it was such a crazy period of time. I mean, the cars were sold out because the showroom cars also count as inventory cars, and they also get the same inventory car discount. And most of the showroom cars, they've been around for like 2 or 3 months in that showroom, and it's about time that they get sold. Customers also, if they're dying for a car, they really want a car. Yeah, a lot of them just buy the showroom cars. There's nothing wrong with the showroom cars. It's been sat in by some people, but you also get a hefty discount towards it. So people want the showroom car. But the last time this happened, back in 2021, it was such an interesting period of time. The sales reps had no cars to show customers. So they had to show customers the car using the little car models, the 1 to 43 size little toy car models. And they had to explain what the car looks like, what it can do, using that to customers. I mean, that was such a crazy period of time. That was when we had the most amount of national EV subsidy, well, almost the most amount. But back then, NIO's cars were in very hot demand, and NIO had very good publicity back then with the ET7 coming out, and that was revolutionizing, what automobiles were, right? It was the first car to debut with LiDAR. That really helped NIO get a lot of publicity, and the cars were really in hot demand back then. And right now as well. So several stores completely sold out, completely empty. And in yesterday's video, we also saw that a lot of the delivery centers are busy like hell. The cars are being delivered like crazy. I mean, one after another, new car drives through, and even like just here in Beijing, I see a lot of new NIOs on the road as well. Now with 24,000 orders, we can definitely see orders above 30,000 this month, because in the last few days of this month, this is the last few days that you can get the new BAS policy, and it's going to be gone forever. All right, buy 4 months, pay 4 months, get 1 month free. After May 31st in June, that policy is going to be gone. So customers can no longer get that. So they must place down their order right now. So there's going to be an even bigger influx of orders near the end of the month. So this week, there's going to be a huge amount of orders. And all the sales reps, I have WeChat. I have like in my Messenger app, I have a lot of these sales reps as friends. And they've been just bombarding everybody with this notification telling everybody that the policy is coming to an end. Place your order now or miss out. And you got to think about they've had several of these interesting cutoff dates before where the policy ends, and that just created a huge influx of orders. The first one was when unlimited free battery swap for life was going to end. And that was back in October 6th of 2020. And I remember that very clearly because that's when I took delivery of the car. Every person that ordered after that could no longer get unlimited free swap for life. And after that, they only got 6 free battery swaps per month forever, which is still pretty good, but it's not unlimited. For me, I have unlimited. I can swap 50 times a day and it would be free, completely free. So back then, we had a big surge in orders, and that was the first time NIO had broken above 5,000 deliveries per month, thanks to that policy. All right. And then the other big change was back in July of last year. All right. July of last year, we also remember that was also when NIO stock just really rallied like crazy. Deliveries surged like crazy. That was the cutoff date for 6 free battery swaps, 6 or 4 free battery swaps per month forever. And that after that, it was going to be gone forever. So that was that cutoff date. And we also saw huge deliveries, right? So here, same situation, this big policy, big promotion coming to an end, that's also going to, like the previous few times, cause a huge surge in deliveries and also really help boost the stock, like the previous 2 times. All right, when you first broke above 5,000 deliveries per month, huge rally. That was back when NIO stock was at like around 20-ish dollars, and that was before it went to 60. But then afterwards, from 20, it went to 30 to 40. Bam, that was crazy. All right, and then also last year, July, what happened? NIO stock went from 7 all the way up to 15, thanks to this policy. So could we see something similar here because of these record numbers? Of course, definitely. And everybody at NIO, they're working really, really hard. The sales rep, the frontline guys, even they have like a lot of these live streams as well. And this one is quite funny. I want to share with you guys. This is very late at night. All right, very late at night. The shopping mall is closed, but they wanted to, still do live streams and get more foot traffic. Because people are at home, they're browsing, they're playing on their phone, so why not? They're on TikTok, so why not live stream? And these guys, look at them dancing in front of the camera to get attention, let people know about the promotions. So yeah, NIO is doing all sorts of ways to get as many orders and sales as they can, and we are definitely, in my opinion, going to break above the monthly highs, all-time highs in deliveries. And definitely going to get probably above 30,000 orders, new orders this month. So that's going to be an incredible feat of achievement. And wow, yeah, cars are sold out. I just pray to God that they can pump out as many cars as they can at the factory, and also inventory cars, also showroom cars. Just sell as many as they can, right? And get us to 25,000 monthly deliveries. That's going to be fantastic. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. Going forward in June, these orders, some of them take up to 21 days to a month for delivery if it's highly customized. So that could mean that some people will take delivery of the car in June. So that could also mean June will have fantastic delivery numbers as well. So that's also something to pay attention to. So very good momentum going forward. Deliveries are strong. Stores are being sold out. It's just incredible period of time. The last 2 times this has happened, NIO stock has just exploded upwards. All right. So stay tuned, fasten your seatbelt, and get ready for the rocket ride. All right. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.